Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 4 of the build of the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean Silent Mary. So we're making pretty good progress through 3 parts. If you missed any of them, check out the links I have down below. We're going to move on to bag number 8. I already have everything out for bag 8. So just going to jump right into it. We do have our next minifigure. This is going to be Henry. He has a double printed face, kind of has the little smile face and then this surprised face. I'm gonna do the smile. Got the hair pulled back in a little ponytail, and then he has his dark bluish gray sword. That's Henry. That is our 5th minifigure that we've built so far. They also show him with telescope piece. So if you want to go ahead and put it in his hand. Problem with these pieces, they don't actually line up with the eye. See, it's just kind of like pokes him in the eye. But we know what it's supposed to be. That's that guy. Alright. Moving on with the build, we have another 2 times build. Means we're going to build 2 of the exact same piece. Parts flying everywhere. Pretty interesting. We have these square 4x4 plates that have the cutout in the middle. And then we have these gray click hinge pieces. Alright, so that's our first little portion from our page 162 and 163 of the instruction book. Before I turn the page, I am going to go ahead and finish or bring the second one up to the same level of detail. And I'm actually going to put some of these pieces on in a different order. Kind of wondering why they didn't have us do it this way, because I think it's easier when you have some of the bigger pieces on. So you can see I'm adding that plate first and then attaching this to the bottom. In my opinion, that's just a little bit easier way to do it. Okay, that is good. Turn our page. We got 4 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna have a bunch of cannons to build. These are another simplified version of a lot of the cannons we've been making. So we're basically going to do a little round Technic piece, a pin with a ball joint, and and then just attach it to one of these little mixel joint pieces. So we're gonna do 10 of those. Like I said, a very simplified version. The good thing about these is you just snap them on. They can rotate pretty much any way you want once they're on. So I got 3, 6, here's 7. I got a bird chirping like crazy outside my window. Another beautiful fall day in Texas, so got the window open, enjoying some fall temperatures. Alright. So, with all of those on, let's see, we put it here and then we rotate it up like that. It does show this little slot kind of facing us. So in the spirit of doing it per the instructions, I'm gonna rotate that slot around. I'm sure it's because you're gonna view the model like this and you'll see a smooth surface on the top portion. All the cannons. Let's see, we got some dark brown plate, reddish brown, dark brown, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these plates with the clip hinge, and then we got some little baby bow shapes. Two, 3, 4, so one on each one of those clip pieces. Those guys, and now we got these flag pieces. So these are cool, so it looks like there was a door that swung open and the cannons are sticking out. You know, it's just all fake because there's not actually a cannon on the other side. You can see on the back side what it looks like. Alright, so once again, before I turn the page, just want to get this one up to the same level of detail. It should be fairly easy because we know what we're doing. So we got the little clip pieces. 1, 2 with the bow shapes. 1 and 2. It's easy to know where these clip pieces are going because it's on those gray plates that we put on there. Last little baby bow shape. Goes there, this one goes here. And our little doors. Alright, looks good. Turn our page. A little sub-assembly to make. dropped one of these on the floor. Where'd it go? Got it. Okay, that goes there. Here we have 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we're going to turn this over to where the gray piece is sticking out. We're going to do some tiles on here. Sand green tooth plate. That piece. And we have these sand green little bow shapes, and I guess that's why that gray piece is sticking out like that. Okay. Let's get this other one caught up. We don't want to leave it behind. Toothpiece, a stud. Once you do it once, it kind of, you remember what you did and it goes a little bit faster. All right, so these two complete. Move some of this to the side. We'll bring this over. These will both connect to those little click hinge pieces there. It shows it kind of clicked over, but it doesn't really show you how far. So I'll just leave it like that for now. All right. So the last little thing is we have these big slopes that we're gonna put a little clip hinge plate on. That should be all the pieces we have left for this bag. Okay, so each one of these gets clipped onto those black little clip hinge pieces we have, and this will help determine if we have that turned far enough, and it looks like we do. It's not touching that at all. So let's clip them onto this one. All right, so we got those two on. So let's bring over the model and move some of these extra pieces to the side. So this, on the side right here, we have two clips. And then we got our little black pieces here. Should clip on just like that. Fold it down. That makes kind of the side belly portion of the ship. Rotate it around. Clip the other one on. It's also hiding part of our stand a little bit. All right. Looking pretty good. So we'll move that to the side because we need to bring over our next bags. There are two, bag number 9s. So let's jump into these right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 9 parts out. We're on to our next minifigure. This is going to be Officer Santos. Another one of these undead figures. It's got the little ghostly leg pieces, which we've seen in a lot of Ninjago sets and various other assorted sets. So that's always a cool little piece. I think the first time we saw that piece was in collectible minifigure series years ago when they did like a Halloween themed minifigure series. Okay. He's got a little pistol, and then it's pretty cool broom. Oops. Trying to stick it in his hand and it knocked his hat off. Come on. Come on. What's going on here? Alright. So there we go. Got the hat, broom, and little gun. Alright. So we'll put that off to the side. That is our 6th minifigure of 8. So we're getting pretty close on the minifigures. Alright, so we did a 2x build on the last bag. It appears we're going to do another 2x build. So something similar. This actually looks like a smaller version of what we've already done. This one's actually hanging out the side like this. See, that's kind of overhanging a little bit. Okay, so with that, do a tile. And 2 more plates. And our little cannon detail. So you should be able to see similarities so far. That's the first one before I turn the instruction book page, so let's continue on. I'm getting the other one up to the speed. Just gotta find the one part I'm looking for. There it is. Cannons. All right, so now we'll turn the page. Let's see, we have a brown plate here. All of our slopes. And 2 flags. All right, move those to the side. We have our little side panels to build. This is a little bit different than the other one because they're shorter and just different detail. Alright, so we got this piece there. Tile, a tooth. So this one go there. Let's get the other one built. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on the bottom side of here is 2 of these anti-tiles. That'll help hold it together. Don't want it falling apart on us. Okay, so that's number 2. Those 2 clip on the bottom here, like that. And lastly, we have the big kind of rib cage looking sloped pieces there and right here. And this one will go there, right here. So we got this big piece sticking out over here. All right, so that completes our 2 times build for this piece. So we'll bring over the model. It's getting harder to find a spot to pick it up with. We got a black bar up here and we have the little clip sticking out there. So that one will clip on there. And we'll carefully rotate the model around. And this one will go on the front. Like that. Move that guy to the side again, because we have, guess what? Another 2 times build. I will say that this is probably the most repetitive portion of this model so far, and it's at times can get a little cumbersome, I guess you would call it. It's like you just want to be done with this portion to move on to something that makes it look even better, but this does help add to the model. It's not like we're not doing anything to not make any progress. Okay, we got our cannon pieces. And that will get us current until I turn the page. And it feels like it's going a little bit faster because we're running out of parts on the table, and easier to find the pieces you're looking for when there's less parts to choose from. Whoops, this one actually goes here. I believe all that this is a mirrored version of the other one we just built. So it looks very similar. Okay, we got the brown tile. All right, so those two are current, up to date, same level of detail. Now we're on to our next little sub-assembly. All right, so this is a little bit different. We did the tile detail on the other side, different than this one. And we didn't have this piece on there. Okay, almost done. It's like I'm building it pretty quick. I'm going as fast as I can just to try not to waste too much time on this video, but like all these little parts, one, it's making my fingers a little sore, and two, it's kind of making my hands cramp up a little bit. There, this will go here. Looks like I've missed a slope somewhere. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to go back and see where I missed it, but I have two extra baby bow slopes. All right. So these are the little rib cage pieces again. I forgot to put it on that other one. Yep, that is. I see where I missed it. Okay. So there's our two side panels. Bring our model back over. So once again, right here on the side, there's the clip, here's the bar. If all things are built per the instructions, it should line up perfectly. Rotate this around, repeat there. And then these two, I have this extra bow shape. It was supposed to go right here. And right over here. All right. So there we go. We are making pretty good progress on this thing. It's getting big. You can see it's getting a little bit harder to show in the full view, but Definitely coming together as some sort of ship or variation of it. All right, so as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see more Lego build videos, check out the links I have down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notifications of when I upload other videos. The bell icon helps as well, but you guys know how to do everything on YouTube. Do it all, and we'll see you in the next video.